Okay, so you're starting?
Who has to start this one?
I know, last one I started.
Okay, so I have to start.
You have to start maybe.
No, last one I start.
You start this one.
No, dude, you have to start this one.
Okay, I'll start. Fuck it. Hello and welcome to the all-new ThyGap podcast episode. This is your favorite host, being Brute, and with me is...
Bogus. No.
Noogie. What's up, Noogie? What's happening?
Broody, not much, Broody. What's happening with you?
Hey,
Tutti frutti.
Yeah, tutti frutti. Cutie. Anyway, so let's jump straight into the topic. We are continuing our trademark.
It's not easy. What in life is not easy? What all in life, are not easy.
There's so many things.
So many
And hence
things.
we are having a continuation of this.
As long as we get rich,
Right.
we will keep going into things that are not easy.
And we'll never run out of things.
Yep, never.
Because,
It's a matter of survival.
exactly.
For
You
us.
stole the words from my mouth.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, and we are going to talk about curiosity for all those who have clicked our new episode without reading the topic. The topic of the episode is It's Not Easy, Curiosity.
Yeah, and if anyone is listening to this episode for the first time, this is the first ThyGap podcast you're listening. You click that link because of curiosity. Congratulations, you are already eligible.
Exactly, to listen to
You've
this
already
episode.
qualified to hit that follow button and follow us on our socials.
And also share
Yeah.
our links on your Insta stories, Facebook stories, WhatsApp stories, whatever stories that you can put us on.
Yeah. Where can they find us on Instagram?
It's @_ThyGap,
And what about Twitter?
@ThyGap,
And our email is?
mindthygap@gmail.com.
And on Facebook/Metaverse, we are
We are,
indifferent.
yeah.
Okay.
We are not curious.
Mm.
So, bogus, it's not easy. Curiosity,
Yep.
whatever.
Brute, as we always do, we start off with what we mean, what is our definition, in what context we're using this word.
Yes.
So, Brute, do the honors.
So curiosity, according to the ThyGap dictionary, is anything that provokes or instigates your interest
Right.
or intrigues you in a constructive nature or towards a positive outcome.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't say outcome, but towards a positive intent
Yeah, it is one of the positive inclinations that we
yes.
would have as a human being.
as a human being. That is curiosity according to us.
Yeah.
So it can be about, how was this pizza made? I want to know more.
Yeah.
Or it can be about, I wonder who wrote this line or quote. Or it can be about like, I wonder how Thygapians look like.
Yeah.
Anything
it
of
should
that
not
sort.
be like, how do gas chambers work? No,
No.
that's not it.
No, what does serial killers think? No, that's not curiosity.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. So that's the context in which we're going to speak, and that is
Yep.
what we mean by curiosity.
And so, Brute, the next question automatically becomes,
Why is it
why
not easy?
is this not easy?
So you go.
I think curiosity is not easy because I think you should go.
Okay, I will say, because I'm the smarter one among us, all the first-time listeners of our episode, you will get to know that being Brute is
All
the
this
smarter
is
one
cut
of
out.
bogus.
All this is cut out.
Curiosity is not easy for multiple reasons, and one of the prime reasons is curiosity does not assure you a reward. It's not that, hey, if I get to know this, I'll become like rich, or I'll become super powerful, or like I'll become Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, curiosity doesn't give anything of that sort. It just gives you a directional push. And we have become a species of reward. We constantly, do the math of economics of effort to reward ratio.
Rewards, outcomes.
Yeah,
That's
all
the
those
main
things.
focus
Yeah.
at all times.
So because curiosity doesn't do that, we kind of become very indifferent to that. And we don't indulge in that particular aspect of us.
Right.
Where we are curious in nature. We are curious beings, right? But we are curious about all the wrong things.
Right.
Because we don't see any immediate reward.
Yeah.
We don't even invest in curiosity.
Yeah, because as you grow older, there's so many distractions, there's so many things that you're entangled with.
Yeah,
Now, curiosity just seems like some effort that you have to put in,
right.
which is not inviting.
Yeah, it's not a hack.
Yeah.
Curiosity is the low road less traveled. So
What I've noticed in people who are not naturally curious, or that they seem to have killed, that part of their being, is that they're very transactional in their requirements. Exactly like you said. Everything is done with either a reward or an outcome in mind.
yeah,
I'm only going to think about this or care about this if I can already see
yeah.
that I'll have some benefit that I know about. But otherwise,
And that leads to the the fear of effort.
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because there are very few things in life which demand effort from the word go, right? I think we also covered this in our episode of process as to why process is so difficult. If only there are so many sockets where we can plug our own episodes.
Yeah.
And we keep finding these sockets all the time.
ThyGap, subscribe.
And share, please. Come on. So that's another aspect, that the whole concept of, in a world where we are going to like, how can we automate things? How can we like, which is ironical because that's curiosity in nature itself. But we are like, oh, if it's going to like be a lot of man labor and will take my mind share and all, I don't want to get into that because we feel that we have better things to do, which I'm not quite sure. It's like a salaried slavery. But that is another reason why it's not easy, because curiosity off the bat demands a lot of effort, a lot of investment, which we are very fast becoming averse to.
Yeah, and with every new skill, you keep hearing of these buzzwords thrown around, like it takes 10,000 hours to become like an expert in something.
Yeah.
Some guy wrote a book.
Right.
And then, it's a new skill, so you need to practice it. Obviously, you have to go through tutorials or something like that to learn this. Who's going to do all this effort? Who's going to do this? Just why? Because it's a hobby?
Yeah.
Like, am I going to earn something from this? Am I going to get something from this? Those are the questions, and usually that's what I see that drives people away.
And also books like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if this is encouraging anything, but it's, if not anything else, we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but
I will.
But we will.
In this case,
yeah. When you read a title like that, like, oh, it's so self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I just have to be indifferent to whatever happens. I don't give a shit.
We are not giving a fuck about not giving a fuck about the title, about the cover of this book. That's what we're doing. Yeah. It's very subtle. Extremely subtle.
It is so subtle you didn't even see it coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing. The third reason why I feel it's not easy to be curious or invest in curiosity is curiosity's innate nature is to digress you from your path.
Right.
And this is kind of it's a decent rationale not to invest in curiosity. But at the same time, it is a reason nevertheless why people don't invest in curiosity.
Yep.
Because we are all in a certain path which we have decided for ourselves. It might be becoming the best at what we're doing or like going to some place or whatever.
And when we say path, right?
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, there is a chance to misinterpret that. Like, when you say path, it sounds very romanticized.
Yeah,
like, it's a great path that you're on. No.
It's just like boring, random, mundane fucking
routines that you're stuck in.
Like repetitive, mundane shit.
Waking up, doing your work, going to work, coming back, eating, shitting. It's just routine.
It's like eat, work, sleep, repeat kind of paths that we're talking about.
And the path is completely designed on the basis of outcome and reward, like you said.
Transactional.
It is purely tailored.
It is transactional in capital letters.
Yeah. So like you said, right? If you hear that, curiosity by its very nature will make you digress. And if you stop there, you can understand why people, like you said, would take that and think, why do I want to digress?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing some amazing shit with my life here.
Like my mundanity is like curiosity is not the city I want to go to. Yeah. Because my mundanity.
Because I'm here. My life is in this city.
This city.
What is curiosity? I don't want that. Yeah.
So these are primarily the reasons. I'm not, there might be other reasons also. I'm not sure. But these are the ones which I could think of.
Curiosity makes you digress. Digression means you have to focus on a new thing now. Then you have to start learning it.
Yeah.
Curiosity makes you have to invest more.
Yeah.
Curiosity makes you have to put in more effort.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Exactly.
But
I think that's a good curiosity.
That's the positive aspect of it because
you get to kill the cat.
Yeah.
Kill all the cats.
Fuck cats. We're dog people.
But yeah. So that's about it. But now comes the third aspect. The third section as to...
Before we go into that, this one small thing I wanted to add, which is, I think it's true when you say that people look at the part where, by its very definition, it is digression. And they stop. And it may look valid from that aspect. But the flip side of that coin is what we've noticed in people who are naturally curious, is that because of their curiosity and because they're willing to put that little bit of investment, that little bit of effort, they open themselves up to a whole new set of opportunities that that never would have existed, unless they were curious about that thing. So that new opportunity now enables them to understand this is another way that I can actually enhance my life in a much better way. That I never knew this, but I know this now because I was curious about it.
Yeah.
And now it turns out this is a gold mine.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes it'll turn out to be useless,
Yeah.
but then you cut your losses and you walk away.
Right.
And you get curious about something else
Right.
until you hit that gold mine thing.
Right.
But is there any chance for you to hit that gold mine without actually being curious in the first place?
Well, Bogus, very amazingly, you have started the third section of our episode, which is why is it important?
Why is it important?
And this was the exact example I think we were supposed to start off with. And obviously, you didn't follow the script and neither did you read it. And to your point, I do agree.
Yeah.
It is important to be curious because it is the root cause.
I was just being curious about deviating from the script.
Yeah.
What would that look
I think
like?
you
Would it ruin the episode?
I think you went into
Let's
the
find
fact
out.
that digression was the topic of our episode.
Yeah.
So let me digress.
Let me digress.
Yes, but you didn't. You're still on the right path. But curiosity is important because of this exact reason.
Right.
All it takes is for you to sit and observe a person who's naturally curious. Most often than not, they're very successful
Yeah.
in whatever endeavors that they are in.
They
involved
would
in.
have had their fair share of, failures,
Failure. Yeah,
disasters.
absolutely. Yeah.
But they always rebound.
And it is like that, when you don't take a shot, there's a 100% chance of failing, right?
Yeah.
You're failing 100%.
Yeah.
So if you're hitting on the girl, rather go hit for the best of the girl for a guy.
Yeah.
Or we don't know. In today's world, this is an advice even for a girl. If you want to go get that girl, go for the best girl because you don't know. You have to be curious about the fact that what if?
What if?
Curiosity throws these kind of very amazing questions. Like what if? And that you have to nurture and groom that aspect.
Yeah.
The other reason why curiosity is important is it helps you maintain your learning curve. I mean, I don't know if I put it the right way. Yes, I did put it the right way. We were speaking about neuroplasticity. You remember, like the disability of learning new things, which happens over a period of time when you grow old.
Yeah.
It's a mechanical problem. Your brain loses the ability to learn because it becomes sedentary.
I actually can't remember the exact episode that we talked about this topic in. So I think we should just plug all of them.
So I was
Just
about to say
listen
that.
to all of them.
The whole 47 hours.
Yeah.
But that's another thing, right? Curiosity is the cure for neuroplasticity or rigidity.
Right.
If you're curious enough, you will put yourself out there. And when you put yourself out there is when the action happens and you're learning things.
Yep.
It's not about failing or succeeding. It is purely putting yourself out there. And curiosity is a great tool to help you open the door and go smell the air.
Yeah, I mean, curiosity is the catalyst that helps you figure out that there are more doors in the first place.
Yeah.
Because without curiosity, you don't know that there's another door you could walk through. You don't know that you don't have to play this game that you are stuck in.
Yeah.
You can change it.
You're going to kill the fact that I want to know.
Yeah.
That thing of I want to know. Without curiosity, there is no I want to know.
There's just stagnation and there is decomposition, all that sort of stuff without curiosity.
Without curiosity. My favorite reason for entertaining curiosity is with curiosity comes new perspectives, new ideas, learnings, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now, what it does, and this is for people who are transactional in nature, and this is a brilliant outcome to have, which is curiosity will ultimately add a new dimension to your personality.
Yes. Or to your life.
Or to your life or anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But primarily you.
Yeah.
As a person, as an individual. And that is an unbelievably amazing thing to happen to you. When you realize that, oh shit, I have this also in me, or I can do this too, or this is an ability that I have. That realization is heaven.
That's simply an opportunity you can't leave on the table. Yeah.
Absolutely. And curiosity is a very integral ingredient to develop that dimension.
Yeah.
Because curiosity will give you that subtle courage to put yourself out there and rest is history, and then boom, whatever time later, there's a completely new dimension to you. And every time there's a new dimension to you, it's always, in general, a very positive thing. It's a huge plus.
You can watch out for a new and upcoming ThyGap book that we're going to write. Curiosity, the subtle art of actually giving a fuck. Sometimes.
Yeah. It's written by anonymous people.
Yeah.
It's excerpts of different curious people giving review about the book of A Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck and why
Bro,
it's not good.
It's going to sell like hotcakes, I'm telling you.
It's going to sell even if before the cake's going to the oven.
Yeah, there's going to be all kinds of...
And we're going to make it in NFT.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be all kinds of good-looking girls on
Yeah.
Instagram and social media.
Just
randomly, the book is popping out of their purse.
Yeah.
Or randomly they're reading it upside down.
Yeah.
But they're smiling at the camera.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Or it's just there in the background.
Yeah, it's just there, yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be a very thick book.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
So she'll be sitting on it
Exactly.
and posing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just a book to read, but it's also multi-purpose.
Oh, yeah. Multi-utility merchandise coming soon. Watch out, guys. Keep your wallets ready.
Right.
Okay. So I think that's about
about
covers it.
curiosity.
We went into why it's not easy. We went into why it's important.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
It's no nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ultimate thing is be curious, kill the cat,
Kill the cat.
kill all the cats.
Mm.
Don't tell we asked you to do it.
Yeah.
You did it because you were curious.
Exactly.
And keep growing, keep adding dimensions. Don't have to be just 3D.
And all of the aforementioned reasons signify why curiosity.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Is it? Is it not easy?
I don't know. Hit that subscribe button, follow us and find out.